I want to talk about risks and indecision. So one of your values is risk. You want to see people take more risk. I will assume that you calculated something that has intention. But what I find is most people, so partly is the fear of the risk, so they don't move. But part is that when they have all these different things as they're trying to make a decision about how to reinvent themselves, what to do next, they're not pushed enough in any one direction. Now, I have a rule in my life that says I can make a mistake, that's fine, but I can't stand still. And so that's really helped me. Now, it's caused me to make some mistakes before, but when you look at my life in totality, the level of success that I've had is because I never allow myself to stand in indecision. Do you have a similar rule? Like, how do you finally get over the finish line with something?
First of all, damn it, if not at least 99, maybe 199 out of 200 times might be the percentage. The real rubber of the road of if it fails is never as dire as we presume it was going to be. I've also found consistently that those people that do nana boo boo you when you fall on your ass are on the sidelines for a reason. That the real heavyweights that you want to be around, that I know I want to be around, are usually right there helping you up or standing next to you and going, me too, man. Nice try. Shit. What's the next move here? And you're like, oh, yeah. And that's not misery loves company. That's actually, I think, more success, or maybe there's a better word, loves the company. Making a decision, I've wrote about this in the book. I do think, and I've had to push myself to do this, sometimes just making a damn decision and committing to it is the best choice, because Correct. Not moving, that indecisiveness between two things, that limbo, you can walk that freaking tightrope forever. And you think it's going to last a week, and then it's a month and a year and a fucking decade. And then you're looking up and you're going 15 years later going, I haven't moved. We opened up the talk on this subject. I know for me, man, most things that I went after, that headline I chased, that decision I ranked, that risk I took, when I got there, the headline was not the same. Or I took a feeder on the road, but just the movement to make the choice, to jump and not fall, to affirmatively take it, just gets things in motion again, man. And all of a sudden, it's when things are in motion, now we're mobile, as you were talking about. We can call audibles on the way. We can meet somebody that is a new opportunity, because it just shifted it. And I know it's like putting WD-40. I can have stuff in my life that gets stuck and starts getting rusty. And it's like, no, man, just make a move. I don't know which one can make one. It's not in either one. And often that happens when you're like, either decision that you think one is paramount and one's not. There's not that big of a difference. There's not as much of a dichotomy or contradiction between the two damn decisions we're measuring all the time, as much as we make it to be. And back to the beginning, if it's the wrong one, the people you give a damn about forgive you for it real quickly. And I'm like, at least you were in the game. At least you weren't on the side of yeah, come on, I'm in it too. There's room on the field for the people that you want to be playing with.
I think there is so much in what you just said. So there's two things I want to try to tease out there. So one, there's this idea of the people that take the biggest risks are the people with the biggest, the most secure home life. And so I find it interesting that it seems like you have a very stable home life, from both the relationship that you had with your parents, your siblings, to your wife, your kids. You talk a lot about that. So I have to imagine that somewhat plays into it. The thing I say to myself is, look, if I lost everything, if I have my wife, I'm still good. And then the idea that the failure is never as bad as you think it's going to be. And so when I think about what would make a failure bad, it's because you value yourself for the achievement rather than the pursuit. Do you think about that? Like, so even when you say it, you have like this cheeky look on your face of like, even if it doesn't play out, and I can see that you like the tightrope walk of like really trying something that has a shot at failing. So going back to values, what do you value yourself for? Is it achievement? Is it pursuit? Is it something else entirely?
I think I overvalue achievement. I value achievement more than I'd like to, more than I wish I needed for my own significance.
You said to admit it.
Yeah. And at the same time, I'm not poo-pooing that I'm ambitious and want achievement. I'm glad I like goals. I'm glad I like to chase things down. Greatest strengths can seem to be greatest weaknesses. Preparation is one of my greatest strengths. I also think I'm like, sometimes like, as we started off the conversation, man, I can point, aim. Before I shoot, I'm like, shoot, bro, go, take the shot. Who cares? Take the shot. You're prepared. You know, so I feel like I can, because I can prepare forever. I'll never get tired of preparing. I can go prepare for the rest of my life for one thing and feel like I still could use more time. So I think it can keep me sometimes from taking a risk. So I have to catch myself and go, dude, you got it. Let's figure this out on the field. Let's get it in the game. Let's get live. Let's make that choice, that affirmative move, and play it live. As much as I like to prepare, I do take risks though. But when I'm best, when I'm most myself, it is the pursuit, because I don't like landings anyway. I like entrances and exits. I cannot stand destinations. It's never fulfilling to me. The entrepreneurial spirit of me hops up and wants to go, oh no, create a better reality. Yeah, that's not good enough. And I have to go, whoa, that's pretty high level for reality, bro. Appreciate that. Go back to the gratitude. Whoop, go back, level out. Because that's a big balance, isn't it? We've got to be able to get off to reality enough to not go insane. But at the same time, if we're not impressed, create our own impressions, which is the entrepreneurial spirit. And that's part of that. I think another art of living for people that maybe are achievers. Where do you balance that? Where do you keep updating the iOS to go, I'm going to create a better reality, or I'm going to keep chasing that? And where do you go, man, I just need to look the world in the eyes flat and see the beauty in it. And a lot of times that's where the inspiration will come from me, when I can level and go, oh, it's right in front of you, man. Just do it.
Because I have a feeling that what we are all really doing is you're vacillating between, I really want to go hard for this thing, I really want to achieve it, you're giving into that, and then you realize, okay, now that's starting to be too much. I need to be awed by the beauty of this. I need to remember what my ideal is. My ideal has to do with family and values and all that. And then as that resettles and your foundation feels firm again, then it's like, okay, I can dream again and I can push myself. But I think it is that. I mean, you called it a dance earlier. You really are like, you want to push it until it's like, maybe this is a little too stressful or a little too much risk. And so now I'm going to back off. But the people that break and give up, or that they touch the hot stove and they're like, I won't even cook again. It's like, that to me would be the wrong response to a problem.
I'm with you 100%. I believe that we quit as people too quick now. I think that's one of our big faults, is we quit too quick. Oh, it gets a little hot. The relationship gets a little off. I'm out. We pull the parachute a little too quick. And you can't commit fully to everything. There are some relationships that shouldn't last. There are some pursuits in our career that you go, no, I got to pivot, take another thing. But commitment to get obsessed with making something work is a wonderful freedom. Because when you give yourself the non-negotiable, you don't give yourself the out. You don't give yourself the crutch. You don't give yourself the net to fall in. If you do fall, I find I fall and I kind of hop back up, or I don't fall at all because my feet are off the ground. I'm actually flying. I love that. I think we suffer from the reverse of Icarus' story more than we do Icarus' story about it.
Whoa. For people that don't know that story, hit him with it.
Yeah, so Icarus takes his son flying, and he's an angel, right, I guess, and he's got the wings and wax on his wings, and the son wants to go, I'm going to go up there close to the sun. And Icarus is like, whoa, it's too hot up there. When the sun doesn't listen, flies too close, the sun, S-U-N, melts the wax on his boy's wings. And so the boy falls back down to earth and into the ocean. And you know what that moral of that story is. Hey, don't fly too high. Keep grounded. I think we suffer from the opposite. I think we get up there and we think it's getting hot and our wax on our wings is going to melt, and it's only 50 degrees Fahrenheit. It's like, it's not even close to the wax, isn't even close to melting, man. What are we talking about? We put these mortal lids on our capacities all the time. And it's actually arrogant of us. I think it's extremely arrogant of us to do that, rather than being, oh, no, that's I'm wanting too much. I need to be humble. No, I think it's arrogant to say, no, that's enough. That's as high as the roof can be. That's as much as I can do. And what happens? We choke. We get nervous. We fumble at the goal line, and you're like, dude, you're in the midfield. What do you mean? You know, I love that. That's for sports analogies. That Bo Jackson, he didn't run just across the goal line. He ran across the goal line, through the end zone, and through the tunnel. You know, that's what I mean when I talk about immortal finish lines. If we understand that the finish line's way on the other side, it's not even what we can conceive and perceive. That's mortal. It's measurable. That's not even close to the real finish line. Boy, all of a sudden, the task feels more like an experience or an experiment. And I'm able to be much more in the process when I feel like that finish line's way out of my sight line. I can't even imagine it. And I'm able to do whatever it is I'm doing better because I don't even think I can get to the result. That's the point right there, because I don't even think I can get to the result. The actual result, unreachable. Well, great. So let me just chase it and see how close I can get to it by the end of my life. That's what I mean by when I say earlier, oversee. That's what I mean by, that's when I feel like it's all the pursuit, all the process. That's when I'm happiest, or have more joy and getting more done, and look around and valuing more correctly the things in my life.
Why is that?
Those stable things in our life that we do have up above, that we know, as you said to your wife, that we'll be fine if we just take care of that. Sometimes they need us to just, hey, quit looking over my head. Just look at me right here. World's flat, man. Our feet are on the ground. Gravity's real. Just, hey, just want to sit here with you. Can we not think about what's around the next turn? Can we not think about doing anything fucking better? Can we not think about how to improve nothing for a second? And just sit here, and there's real value in that. And it can be hard. I think it can be hard on ourselves too, but I sure do applaud the ambition of that.
How do you keep that relationship with your wife so good? Is it, do you guys have rules? Is it just quality time? Is there some magic there?
I don't know if there's magic, but we've always rooted for what is essentially what we love about the other, that I had even before I met her, that she had even before she met me. We do have some structure in that science of satisfaction. She has created some science that at least doesn't let us get too far into the red. Meaning, like, when I go to work on a project somewhere, before we ever had kids, she goes, "You want to have kids?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." She goes, "Okay, one rule, you go, we go." That means, what has that meant over 14 years? That has meant the longest I've been away from my family is 9 days.
Wow.
I know, I even say that, I'm like, wow. And that's her doing. That's her going, That's how it's going to be. Some would say a big sacrifice for it. Yes, but doing it for our relationship in the family. And that has helped, because I do get obsessed and just want to go fly. And she does help me when I go out the door or go to my office each day. She does help me go, don't look over your shoulder. Go conquer, go fly, go do it. Things are handled back here. I've got it handled. If I need you, it'll be an emergency and I know where to find you. Oh, there's a great privilege and freedom that she gives me in that, to go do what I need to do to be a wolf and a renegade and a creator as I like to be. And then it takes patience, because I chase some things down that they don't end up adding up. And you look back and you go, it's easy for someone to go, well, let's prorate that last 3 weeks when I just let you go and nothing came of it. You know what I mean? She doesn't keep score on me and go, that one didn't count, so now you owe me because that one didn't come to fruition. She doesn't keep score on me, even though I don't like coming back with my proverbial tail between my legs going, swung and missed at that one. You know what I mean? But thanks for letting me go get obsessed with it for a while. So we're pretty fair, I think, with each other. She's definitely fair with me, probably more fair than I am with her.
You said that you're a wolf, a renegade, and a creator. What does that mean? And the one that I really want to know is wolf.
Well, wolves go off on their own. Wolves are also anti. You want wolves like a coyote. You want to get a wolf to do something, ask them to do the opposite. You know what I mean? I'm like, I tell directors or people I work with all the time, I said, dude, I'm easy to work with. Just don't tell me what to do. Suggest and but if you, and I even tell them, if you can make me believe it's my idea, I love working with me. And I even tell them, I'm giving you the trick. Stevie, just trick me. And I love to be tricked. And I'll go with it. Just make me think it's my idea.